Hi Aries, how are you doing? So this is going to be a reading from the 22nd to the 28th of November. I'm going to be finding out some of the energies that are going on. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. You know, for some weeks it's like that really resonated and other weeks not so much, and that's also okay. Rising signs are quite accurate too, so maybe check that out too. So, energies for Aries for the week 22nd to the 28th. Five of Swords. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Having a bit of a disagreement. Woo! Six of Swords. Seven of Cups, the Hermit, and Wheel of Fortune. Brilliant. Okay. And I'm just going to pull an astrological dice, and this is going to be for the signs in your big three that are the most important. So if you have an Aries sun but a Pisces rising, for example, it's going to be a bit more resonant to you than others. So I'm just going to pull three signs for that. Okay, so we've got Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries. Okay. So you feel like I've got an Aries sun and an Aries moon and you're quite scary. No, I'm joking. I love Aries. I think they're amazing. I was an Aries in a past life and my dad's an Aries, so I adore them. So yeah, let's have a look at this kind of energies coming through. We had a bit of earth and fire in those, so let's look at that. I've got a train going beside me, so that's what that loud noise is. Disagreements a little bit based on lack of knowledge. I see Five of Swords with Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Hermit in reverse. It's like maybe having a disagreement with somebody because you don't know the facts and maybe getting defensive over it, you know? It's like, I actually think I know everything. Yeah, Five of Swords is just like a disagreement with somebody kind of struggling. Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is where somebody's just not willing to meet you halfway. And this could be yourself as well. Like I said, you could be the one that's like, I don't know everything, so I'm just going to lash out. And that can be, you know, resonant to you. I personally think this is going to be more you, that you feel like lashing out a bit, because it's like, I don't know the full story, and what it appears to me is not what it appears to you, you know, so that's where there's disagreement. It seems like, I don't use the word petty, but like an argument that could have been avoided. So maybe have that in mind when you watch this reading and think, maybe I could avoid this argument if I just kind of like compose myself and think, I don't know. And I always find that it's actually okay to say to somebody, like, I don't know enough about that, so I'm not going to have an argument about it because I don't actually know. Or to be like, okay, I don't have the facts here. How can I get the facts? Maybe I need to ask. Maybe I need to just step back a little bit. And so this is like a bit of a cautionary tale to not be so hot-headed. And I don't want to stereotype because I know that Aries people are quite vulnerable actually. But there's a sense of like, there's a temper here, you know? And I also see that like, this could definitely be like at a party or something, or like a social event where it's just like, it starts kicking off and there's other people that get involved and you're like, who asked you? Type of thing. Like, I'm having a thing here, like, get out of the way. And so there's some people trying to get involved in that kind of thing. And then we've got Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a different type of energy completely. I sense that here it's like the search for a soulmate is difficult for you. I think you're like getting to the point where you're almost just wanting to run away from it. Like, and this doesn't have to be a soulmate, it could be a relationship, you know, just a bog standard relationship, as it were. I say bog standard, I think them. I always say that normal relationships are better than soulmate and twin flame relationships because it's just got less baggage and less karmic kind of energy there. I'd prefer just a normal partner over a soulmate. I think it'd feel less like I was trying to search and constantly, you know, like trying to find my one. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is very like fated kind of soulmate energy to me. It's also like doing things a little bit differently. So, you know, again, it isn't bog standard as such. Seven of Cups is like very illusory to me. It's like a fantasy. So again, it's like I had this dream and this idea of a fated kind of romance. And yeah, what's going on there? And this might not be entirely negative, actually, because Six of Swords, you know, as much as it kind of seems like a scary card to some people, I don't think it is at all. I think it's more about trying to get away from things that don't serve you. And so I think that's kind of like, you know, getting away from the idea of fantasy. You know, you're not particularly seeing someone for what they are, you know, especially when you think someone's a soulmate. It's like, oh my god, they get away with murder and now we would be okay with it. And I think that's kind of the most important thing. I just realised I dropped a card, and I'm Justice, which is Libra, which is also opposite of Aries, so that's cool. So this could be like Libra energy. You could have a Libra in your life. Yeah, Six of Swords, you know, I always see this as like a little bit of entrapment, kind of trapping yourself in this circle of wanting something that doesn't really exist, being like, no one can hold a candle to you, but that's totally not true at all. And yeah, this could be somebody that you want to marry, you want to have this kind of like amazing relationship with, and there's nothing wrong with that, you can have that. But it's being aware, I think, this week that, is this an illusion? Is this a daydream? Am I working towards something that's tangible and real? And I say that because for some of you guys, it might be a case of having like a crush or somebody that you like, and then they're not who they appear to be. And this could also be with the relationship you've got. You know, you've married somebody or you're with somebody and you're like, actually, when I first met you, you weren't like that. And maybe I was wrong for making you somebody that you're not. I placed you on a pedestal in my head. And maybe that's my fault, you know. And that's why you could also be having a disagreement with somebody about, where it's like, you know, I thought you were this, and they were like, I was always right here. You could see me, but you just wanted to see. Have you ever seen the TV show You? In second season, I won't spoil it, but there's a character that's like, I was always right here, but you just saw what you wanted to see. But I was right here. You just didn't look at me properly. And that's kind of the energy that I get here. You didn't look at me and see me for who I am. Now you're thinking, what? I don't know what to do. I don't know where I am. You know, my head's everywhere, kind of thing. And so it's like a spinning, and there's this illusory kind of energy here. I'm just going to pull a love card because I do see that specifically. Like I said, for some of you that are not interested in love, you may just be having some kind of tiff with a friend or a work colleague or whatever, and it's not that dramatic at all. But for some of you, it's like, I'm rethinking my whole relationship. Oh, okay, I've got two there. Get to know each other first and love yourself. What was that? Getting to know each other and then love yourself first. Oh, getting to know each other in reverse is exactly what I was just saying, isn't it? You don't really know who this person is. You haven't gotten to know them properly. You saw what you wanted to see, and you didn't really get to know them properly. I relate to this a lot. I resonate to this a lot. So yeah, it's like trying to find, and again, also getting to know each other. Again, you don't have all the facts about an argument. So there's a lot of like, there's a lot of ties in here, isn't there, guys? They're all working together. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. The reason that we tend to, and I'm still learning this, the reason that we tend to put people on pedestals and make them seem like they're better than they are is because we want to project our best selves onto them. We can't be that perfect version to ourselves a lot of the time, okay? So we put it on someone else. And we say, if you love me, then I'm special. You're so perfect. You're so amazing, and you love me. I'm special, you know? And that's just not the way to see it. It's really hard to get out of that cycle, but it's like your self-respect makes you more attractive to other people. And then they see you as this amazing person who has a self-respect and who, you know, sees things for what they are. They have a reality here. You know, you guys are Aries and got a Pisces moon. You get it. You understand. But there's like an element here. It's just like, be a bit more of yourself, be more authentic. Do things a bit differently. Again, Wheel of Fortune always gives me an idea of being a bit different, you know, playing outside the box a little bit. So, guys, I hope that makes sense. I get a sense for, you know, for some of you having a disagreement, you know, maybe over social events or what have you. Some of you, again, trying to understand, is this person what I want, or are they just like what I made them into my head? Always makes me think of the Ariana Grande song, In My Head, which is like, boy, I invented you. You're not even real. I invented you kind of energy. So that's kind of what I get here. And again, some of you, this disagreement could be related to that element as well. just getting the facts. I really think getting the facts is like the overall general thing here. It's just like, I think I know something, but actually maybe I don't. And that's also okay to confess. So that was your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it maybe has helped you, or, you know, maybe you resonate with it. Please come back next week for the next reading. And I hope you have an amazing week and, you know, you enjoy yourself. And yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.